Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and we're going to be planning out some air and ground attacks in these friendly wars that you guys can participate in over in the live streams. Alright, so before we jump over to the live streams, I want to mention if you guys follow my Twitch channel, the link is down in the description below. Just go over there, click the heart, and turn on notifications so you know when I go live. Usually it's around 8:30 p.m. Eastern each night, but I try to stream a little bit earlier nowadays, around maybe 5 or 6 p.m., which I know is pretty late over in EU, but that's usually when I do stream, and we do friendly wars during the clan war leagues. So if you guys are in the clan war leagues, you can participate in the friendly wars at the exact same time. So you don't have to be worried about, oh, I'm in the clan war leagues, I can't do friendly wars. Yes, you can, as long as you're not in a regular war or another friendly war. You can participate in our nightly friendly war challenges. 15-minute prep, 15-minute wars, 1 attack each. It's a lot of fun. You just do it on stream, and you can win some prizes as well. But let's go ahead and jump over to the attacks. I'm going to plan out the attacks, and then you'll see the live hits from the actual stream and those wars. So here's the first base that I'm going to attack with, and I want this video to be very educational for you guys. That's what I know a lot of you guys really like. So granted, if you guys want to skip forward to the attack, you guys can do that. But if you really want to learn my thought process that goes into these attacks, sit back and kind of maybe listen to the whole thing and let me know your feedback down below in the comments as well. So when you're looking at this attack, what do you want to do? Do you want to do Suilalo? Do you want to do Electrone? Do you want to do YoloTrone? Do you want to do Pekka Smash? What type of attack? Well, for this base, I was looking for a couple things. I was like, all right, I'm thinking either I'm going to do a Pekka Smash or an Electrone, YoloTrone, or Suilalo, something like that. I've been doing a lot more Electrone style attacks than Suilalo, because if I can, I would prefer to do Electrone over Suilalo because it's safer. What do I mean by safer? E-Dragon is safer to kill the enemy queen than the Skellies are, because the queen can jump walls. So many different variables can happen with the Skellies, and I feel it's a lot safer, a lot higher success rate with an Electrone than a Suilalo. That's my personal thoughts. A lot of people might disagree. Who knows? But what is the plan on this one? Well, this one, do you want to do an Electrone? First thing you want to look for is sweeper positioning. First one, we have sweeper right here. Let me go ahead and actually mark it in red for you guys so it's a little easier to see. So I'll draw the sweeper here in a red shade, so kind of a red line like this is sweeper 1, and then the other sweeper is pointing this way. Okay, so now we got the 2 sweepers. Now let's go ahead and cover the air defenses. So we have air defense right here. We have the next one by the town hall. We have the next one up here, and the final one down here. So they're kind of in a square formation around the base. So, okay. So now, what do you want to do? If you're going to do an Electrone, you're going to want to fly into the base like this, into the queen. And the main objectives you really want to grab is the queen, Eagle Artillery, like an Inferno Tower, the Clan Castle, as much as you possibly can grab, and then set a path, right? So I'm like, okay, I could fly in over here because the sweepers won't push me back, right? I can blimp into here, and I can clone into this section right here where the queen is, right? I can clone over the queen and take out this whole section, right? With the Electro, with the blimp. Okay, I could do that. So how would I get this blimp to go into here? Well, I want to kind of Sui heroes on the edges here, right? So try to maybe send the queen to go for this air defense, which is a high value, and then send the king around this way. Okay. But then I was thinking, well, if I send the blimp into here, right, and then I clone, I might need 2 clones to get them to spread out all the different directions and clear this whole area. Or I go with the YoloTrone, and that's kind of a kill squad E-Dragon attack. And the big reason is because of the sweeper positionings, right? Since the sweepers are like this, I can fly in the E-Dragons from down here, and I can get the objectives. I can get the queen, check. I can kill the Clan Castle troops, check. Eagle, check. Expo, check. That's a lot of value. Multi, check. I guess, here, let me go ahead and actually check the things that you absolutely need. The queen, the eagle, multi, and the Clan Castle is your minimums. So those are the minimums what you need. And the bonuses are everything like this. The Expo, like an expo, a wizard tower, cannon, and then all this would be kind of the bonus for pathing. So those are all the bonuses, right? So the green's bonus, the black is necessary. You pretty much need that. All right, so what's also the necessary parts that you need to take down with the queen portion? Well, the queen, you need the blue part. So with the Sui, you need that down, you need this down, you need this down, you need this down, you need all of this down pretty much for the Sui, and then all of this as well. So you need all of that down. Wizard at the bottom can stay, but you need all that down for the funneling, right? So if I'm going to send my queen in to get this, all right, so I'm going to get the queen. Sorry for my voice again. The queen's going to step up, grab all of these defenses or buildings, and then step up, grab this, and hopefully she walks this way. Okay, once the queen actually takes this down, I can then drop the king here, and he'll go this way to clear that section. So now I can drop a balloon to potentially test Forsaking Air Mines. I can drop my E-Dragons to go into here after the queen takes all this down. So the queen will take this down, all of this, this, and that. The king will take all of this, and like all of that, right? Pretty much this whole area. So now we have the E-Dragons can fly in. So we'll drop the balloon, E-Dragons right through here, and they'll go like this, right? And then we'll drop the Slammer from this area, Slammer over here, so that it can make its way going into here, right? So now we have the two E-Drags moving from the south. We have the Stone Slammer coming in. We're going to clone Rage up the core area right here. And then what this can do is it can literally clear all of this. All of this can go down from the E-Dragons, right? So now what? So the E-Dragons get the chain. All of this goes down. So now what is left with the base? So the base is literally like an L shape now. So we have all of this kind of top side left in the base, right? So the air defenses are perfectly placed in those spots. Like we have an air defense here, we have an air defense here, and we have an air defense here, which means that we can fly directly to the air defenses with the hounds tanking. So it's an ideal, perfect base for YoloTrone, because after you get all that value, now you have air defenses in the pathing around. And now where's the sweeper, right? Well, the sweeper that's left up is pointing this way. This is the sweeper, right? Since the sweeper's pointing this way, that means it's even more ideal to fly this way because you're not going to get kind of blown back. Does that kind of make sense, right? I know there's a lot of colors. I know there's a lot of talking, but this is breaking down the base so you can learn. So you get the value with the YoloTrone, and then what is left? Like an L shape, fly around, you don't fight a sweeper. Since you don't fight a sweeper, then you get the Town Hall also in the charge. So that kind of breaks down. I know looking at a base like this might be overwhelming, but from what I broke it down, hopefully that explains it a little bit more, and then you can kind of fly your way around. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Let me shoot you guys over to the actual live attack, and hopefully you enjoy. Plus, it has the secondary webcam in this hit as well. All right. Let's drop the queen right here. Once the queen sets the funnel for the king, you drop him. Teslas. Queen ability. Take out the enemy king. Take that down. Yep, we got this. Here we go. GG. YoloTrone. So much value from that. Here we go. You gotta drop it right there, right? That's what you gotta do. GG. I hope you guys enjoyed that live attack there of the YoloTrone and the breakdown. Now let me break down another base here. So this base, what am I gonna do? Maybe think about the base, pause the video, think about it, and I'll tell you the strategy that I used. Pause it again, think about it. What would you do? Why would you do it? And then listen to my plan on it. So you go ahead and pause the video right now if you would like to. All right, so I was thinking about a couple different things. If you're gonna do YoloTrone, all right, let's see, where's the sweepers? Let's mark sweepers. That's the first thing I look for. We have the sweeper right here. Okay, we have the next sweeper over here. Okay, interesting. So both sweepers are pointing up. And now what are the things that I have to get with the YoloTrone? We need the Eagle, we need an Inferno Tower, we need the Clan Castle, we need the Queen. And look at that. Look where all the check marks are. They're all in red. That means no. You're not going to do a YoloTrone. You're not going to do an Electrone. So that's off the table. Because the check marks are in the red right now, and that's not good. So, YoloTrone, off the table. Electrone, off the table. Can't do. Next thought process. All right. Well, Suilalo. Interesting. Suilalo, you want to try to get the Town Hall. Town Hall is a little too inside the base here. Suilalo works really well when the Town Hall, let's say, is like behind one layer right here, and then you can wall break in, and then you can fly around or something like that. So Suilalo, pretty much off the table as well. I don't really plan out queen charges, so I wouldn't be the expert or person to go to for queen charges. So sorry about that. So now that I'm not going to do Electro, I'm not going to do YoloTrone, I'm not going to do Suilalo, my next plan is maybe a Pekka Smash. All right. Well, what am I going to do? Pekka Smash? Well, the answer is going to be yes. So now go ahead and think about how would you hit the base with a Pekka Smash? Would you do a Warden Walk? I really like the Warden Walk. It's really nice. So I am going to do a Warden Walk. So go ahead and think about what you're going to do there. So my thought was I'm going to use the Warden somehow to set a funnel to get to this Town Hall. How are we going to set a funnel to get to this Town Hall? Where are the air defenses? Well, we have an air defense here, we have an air defense here, we have an air defense here, we have an air defense here. Okay, because if I'm going to do a Warden Walk Pekka Smash with maybe a back-end stone slammer with balloons, you got to think about that if you're going to want to send a slammer in to fly around and haste them. Okay, we notice that this air defense over here is pretty far away, meaning there's all this trash buildings here that can be taken out pretty easily. The only thing that would target it is this Archer Tower unless there was Teslas in this area. So if there's Teslas in the area, that could be a problem. But I can probably drop a balloon and an E-Dragon to get a bunch of skip value and like take out a lot of the stuff down here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a balloon E-Dragon to take this stuff down here. Then, okay, so if I funnel this way, I need to somehow get into this Town Hall either through here or through here. Well, I can do a Warden over here with healers, and he can step up and he can grab like this Archer Tower, the Bomb Tower. Pretty much he can clear this whole area. So if the Warden clears this area, so let me go ahead and mark the Warden here. Warden's going to be like this. The E-Dragon will pretty much be like this. Take all that down. Alright, so next up, I can drop like a Wizard down here. He can take this down. Now we're going to drop Pekkas, right? So when the Warden is going to step up, so this is going to be the Warden right here. As he takes out and clears all that, you drop Pekkas over here to then pull the Grand Warden down. You drop Pekkas over here so that they then are going to funnel into this opening into the Town Hall, right? So they're going to funnel their way in. King, Queen, Warden, Bowlers, charge your way in. All right, now I can drop a jump spell right in this area. Why in this area? Because what does this jump spell give me access to? Well, technically, the Queen steps in this area. She could reach... when the Queen walks this way, she can reach over the wall, grab that Wizard Tower. Okay. She steps in here. That means she can reach this, that, this. I'm highlighting everything that is reachable from inside these sections here. So she steps up in this section. Technically, she can reach this. She can grab that. She can grab that. This, that, because she steps up in here. So I'm just kind of highlighting everything she can grab. Like this, and this. So the queen, look at all the value. One jump spell gives your queen. So I'm kind of highlighting everything here that one jump spell can give. Okay, so if the queen can take all this down with the boulder push into the base, what does that leave? Was left? Well, what's left, we have kind of this outside section here. We have kind of this section over here. Okay, interesting. And then obviously this top side. So pretty much like this ring on the outside. So with these two air defenses down here, what we could do we want to fly a stone slammer down here, or do we want to fly a stone slammer up here? Well, probably want to fly a stone slammer over here to fly into this way and go like that, right? Stone slammer will follow this path up here, and then it will move all the way around with the balloons kind of coming this way, right? So that's what we'll try to do. So we'll use the warden to funnel here. We use the E-drag to funnel over here. We'll charge into here. We will go ahead and drop a jump into here. And then this area will be where we drop like our rage spell in this area. And then we have a third rage with this Pekka Smash probably in this area as we are charging our way through the base like that. And then the stone slammer will come up on the top side. And we do have a couple freezes that we can take to freeze, let's say, any air defenses. But normally you take like 2 jumps in a Pekka Smash like this. But since the 1 jump gives me like access to everything, I'm going to try to take that 1 jump and hit it. So let's go ahead and jump over to the live attack. Let's try it. Here we go. All right. Grand Warden on ground. Drop him right here. Balloon. Healers on him. He's gonna go for the storage next. Oh, that died off fast there. Can I still get this? Queen is going on the top side. Minute left. Queen still has her ability. Don't go on the outside, Queen. Alright, she's coming around. We might have a chance. I think we still might have a chance. Can we go 2 for 2? Pop Queen ability here. There we go. Queen gets that. And then we got it. That Queen staying alive and that ability. There we go. Woo! There we go. Ground or air and ground. Wait, now she goes for that? What the? GG. Beauty. So we got that last base with the Warden Walk Pekka Smash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that breakdown. And now for the final one, let's go ahead and break this one down here. Are we going to attack it with air? Are we going to attack it with ground? Now, when you're thinking about attacking with air with Electrone, take what I was talking about before, a apply it to this base and think about it, right? So first thing you want to note when you're thinking about a base is the sweeper positioning, right? Okay, sweeper positioning is 1, we have one sweeper here. Okay, 2, we have the next sweeper over here. So they kind of create a path, right, around the base, meaning the sweepers are pointing this way and this way, meaning that if you were to come from, let's say, Lalo this way, clockwise around, you would not really fight a sweeper, essentially, right? So, oh, interesting. They're kind of pointing this way around the base. The sweepers are going to let you go that way. Okay. So, since we know the sweepers are here, we know the first sweeper is here, and the second sweeper is not really, I mean, it is a big deal because it is pointing over the town hall, so you can't really fly over the town hall because of that. So you have to take a little bit more of a risky approach on this base if you want to try to get it. So now where are the air defenses? We have one down here. Okay, we have another one here. We have another one here, and we have another one right here on the top side. So I'm trying to think, what do we want to do? Well, if we were to take out an air defense with Sui, what are the things you need for a YoloTrone? Well, you need Eagle, you need the Queen, you need to kill the clan castle troops, and you need a multi. So that means you would need this guy over here or this guy over here. So to fly into here would be tough. To fly into here would be tough. It would be hard to do a YoloTrone or an Electrone from that area because of the Queen or because of the sweeper positioning. Okay, so am I going to do a YoloTrone? Am I going to do Electrone? Am I going to do Pekka Smash? Well, answer is I'm going to do an Electrone, right? A little different type of an Electrone. So now that you know I'm going to do an Electrone, think about how I'm going to do it, right? So pause the video, think about it, plan it out, and for some reason, if you don't get it, which most likely you might not get it the way I'm going to do it, then just hopefully my explanation will help. So what I'm going to do is I need some way to try to set a funnel to get Blimp, Stone Slammer, something to get to this enemy Queen, right? So, okay. So if I can get to this Queen fast, then that's good. So what I want to do is I want to drop a haste spell right here, and then I'm going to drop what is kind of what I like to do is to drop a minion. I drop a minion first here to test to see if there's Teslas, to see the pathing, if the balloons will get thrown off by this air defense. I'm dropping the minion to test for Teslas or something. I could have dropped maybe like a barbarian or something. Probably would have actually been better. But then I'm going to drop another minion. But this is where timing comes into play, right? Very critical. When you watch the live attack, keep an eye out for this part right here. You probably won't notice it until, I mean, you might not even notice it at all unless I don't explain it. So you have a haste spell. So let me actually put a haste spell down here. So you have a haste spell. Then you drop a minion right here, right? Why do you drop a minion? Because you want to tank one shot from the air defense. The air defense fires pretty slowly. So you want to drop the minion, and immediately when the minion is dropped, and then the air defense literally like locks onto it, then you drop the 2 balloons. So then the air defense fires on the minion, but you already have the balloons going down, so the balloons are like already like right here, or even on top of the air defense by the time the air defense is ready to refire onto the balloons. So the 2 balloons take out the air defense, and then they fly in, right? So I'm going to do a hasted minion 2 balloons to take that down. Baby dragon down here to help set a funnel down here, and then hopefully the baby dragon and maybe another loon or something can take out this archer tower, right? So haste loon, haste baby, haste minion 2 balloons, take out this air defense, and that sets the funnel. And then baby dragon here, and then hopefully and then another loon or something to take out this archer tower. So that goes down. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit. So here is the funnel. So this is funneled right here. Okay, why am I funneling this? Because I want to try to charge my queen in to get to this multi and grab that air defense, right? So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to drop my king here, and he's going to run up this way. So he's going to clear all of this trash. So I'll probably also need a minion or something over here on the edge to help funnel this area. Okay, so this is all taken down. Now what? Well, I'm going to drop an ice golem to tank for this cannon, and then I'm going to drop the queen to take the cannon down, And then we're going to drop a test wall breaker right here. Because the moment that, also, you guys might not know, is the moment that you take out defenses in this section. So let's say these defenses are up, or even buildings, anything is in this section. You drop a wall break right here, it's going to go for this wall. But if you were to remove that building and that building, I know they're defenses, but even if they were like collectors or whatever buildings, then the wall breakers would go from here around here, because the next wall that has buildings in it, section, is this one, right? So the wall breakers will not target this section, but they will target this one because of the buildings. So that's why I want to drop the ice golem, queen right behind. Queen takes out the cannon. Then I drop my wall breaker so it goes over here, right? Because this stuff is down, nothing's in the section, then the wall breaker will target that wall. So keep that in mind. So I set the funnel here. I drop the king over here, minion over here. Queen takes this down. Then I drop the wall break, so keep your eye on that in the live attack as well. I open that up. I freeze this, drop the rest of the wall breakers, open that up. I want the queen with the ice golem to charge in here to grab this air defense, multi, and all this. And if I grab the enemy queen, that's a bonus, right? I'm not essentially planning to grab the enemy queen, but that would be lovely to take out the queen. So, once I take this down, like all this stuff right here, then I'm going to fly pretty much like the slammer from this area to help take this and clone rage this area. I'm not necessarily going to be able to grab the eagle, which means I have to then Lalo with the warden over the eagle. Because I have to get to the eagle quickly. If you don't get the eagle with the Electrone, you have to be able to Lalo and get to it quickly enough so that it goes down like this. So then we're going to Lalo like this up and around the base to try to finish it off and see if we can get it. So let's go ahead and shoot you over to the live attack, and hopefully it works out. Here we go. Let's try. All right. Alright, Ice Golem, you're going the wrong way, but we'll deal with it. I got the queen. Alright, so we got an air defense over there. Ooh. What can this E-Drag get? I need this E-Drag to clutch it. Come on. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, baby. 3 for 3. Wasn't the prettiest, but look at that. GG. The Electrone. The queen got a lot of value there, so there it is. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the full breakdown of these attacks. If you really want more of them, let me know, and I'll spend more time walking through my thought process, walking through everything that goes into planning these types of attacks. So hopefully you guys can look for these small things in your next raids. But anyways, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below for the daily content. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.